Welcome, wonderful weirdos, to another episode of
Tangents of Horror.
My name is Brandon.
And my name is Steven.
And today we're going to review a movie.
What is it? Which one? You have to tell me. I'm scared.
Don't be scared. It's just The Return of the Living Dead.
The only return that I'm doing is at my local Blockbuster. On time and poignantly.
That, what? Pointy?
The biggest blockbuster hit, The Returning of the Living Dead. The original Romero series, if you knew this. If you're a book reader, like I.
What?
If you're an old page turner.
You're on a track, but it might not be the right one.
If you're an old birch bringer.
This is the sequel to a Romero film, but this is not a Romero film.
No, I'm saying it, Romero wrote the book.
Oh.
Yeah. God.
The script.
Well,
For the
tomato. That's what I say. Don't think of sauce.
Tomatoes are good with salt and pepper.
I'll hold
Just
my
a nice
opinion.
little sliced tomato.
You know what? I think
What?
you're right. No, I
What?
think you're right. No, I think you're
I
right.
thought so. Maybe a little balsamic
Okay,
vinegar.
calm down.
What?
Salt and pepper's all I need.
Salt and pepper? That's a rock group.
That's a beard style.
Welcome to the party.
Right. They did that with the zombies.
They did, and I've had that song stuck in my head ever since we watched the movie.
Wow.
All right, yes, but the movie is Return of the Living Dead, the sequel to Night of the Living Dead, which we have not actually watched on the show.
Tonight's the Living Dead?
Tonight, yes.
Oh, man.
Not tomorrow. Yes, this is directed by Dan O'Brien.
Yeah.
Bannon, actually. I'm Brandon.
Hi, Brandon.
Screenplay by
And I'm Steven.
Dan O'Bannon.
You're gotta be kidding me.
No way. It's right. It's true.
The double Dan O'Bannon?
Yeah. Good shit. And cinematography by Jules Brenner, edited by Robert Gordon, and music by Matt Clifford.
And I'm thinking,
good job, because the music's bitchin'.
It's something party.
Welcome to the party. Like, welcome to Tangents of Horror.
And I'm Steven. I think I'm thinking of John Russo. Did
Why?
he write the book? Someone wrote a book.
A book?
Someone wrote a book about this.
Oh, you and your books. All right, yeah.
John Russo. Roots in its novel by John.
So, all right. So you got Night of the Living Dead, right?
Okay.
And you have two guys, a Mr. Russo and a Mr. Romero, who both scribed it. And afterwards, they kind of parted ways.
Okay.
They went bye-bye. They were like, fuck you. And he was like, well, that's not nice. I'll see you later.
Yeah.
And he was like, all right.
Yeah.
And you probably won't. I don't know what happened between them. But, yeah, they parted ways. And basically, Romero got Living Dead. Right? No, sorry. He got the beginning part, so he can say of the dead. That's why there's Day of the Dead, etc., Dawn of the Dead, and the three that came after. And then Russo got the rights to the Living Dead.
Okay.
So there's actually, 4 sequels after this.
Of the Living Dead.
Yes.
Okay.
Of the comedic
Yeah.
one. Yeah, so it's kind of like 2 separate timelines.
Yeah.
Night of the Living Dead, and then it goes into the Day of the Dead, Dawn of the Dead, etc., and then Night of the Living Dead, Return of the Living Dead, etc. Because in this movie they say Night of the Living Dead, the movie, is based on real events.
Yeah.
But the government told them not to tell the true story.
Oh, okay.
Which in my mind is like, why wouldn't the government just not like allow them to make the movie in the first place?
So in a circular way, Shaun of the Dead would be in the Living Dead universe, is what you're saying. This is what I've gathered from you.
Maybe.
Yeah. That's right, everyone.
Just
We're breaking ground.
if you're going off the title.
More so the silliness of the universe.
Well, that too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Touche.
Shaun of the Dead is a silliness of Dawn of the Dead, and Living Dead is the silliness of the Dead.
Although Shaun of the Dead doesn't do the whole brain thing, I don't think.
Oh.
It's just, I think they just eat. Well, the zombies don't talk in it,
Right, true. They're not sentient enough.
so you don't know what they're after. But they do die from getting shot in the head, which they don't in this movie.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. Weird. All the rules come from, like, half the rules come from this one, and then half the rules come from non-Living Dead.
Yeah.
The Dead series, the Romero series. But yeah, so Russo went on to write a book, which I would like to read because it's actually different than the movie. Because when he got Dan O'Bannon on board, I think O'Bannon's only requirement was for him to basically rewrite the script.
You know, listen, I love what you're doing. My only requirement, I change everything.
Oh, a zombie movie? All right, I don't like it,
Yeah.
but I like zombies.
Zombies sound cool, and they're hot right now.
And I think he just rewrote it to put more comedy in it and shit, or maybe even bring it up to
Wasn't
modern
Romero-
times.
Now the
For that
name is
time.
ringing in my head. Is he not like the grandfather of zombies?
Yeah, Night of the Living Dead is like the first zombie movie.
What year? 60s? Am I crazy?
Oh, I don't know. Night of the Living Dead might be 50s, like
Wow.
59.
Oh, right. It was black and white, no?
Yeah.
Oh, so
I'm
yeah,
gonna,
50s.
I'm gonna throw out 59.
I believe that. Color came out 60s, right?
Oh,
Early
68.
60s?
No, I was way
Ooh.
off.
When the fuck did Color come out?
That's a good question.
Love, we're getting too deep in the woods.
Although we're living in a day and age where all the movies from back then that we've seen have been colorized forever.
Yeah.
Well, wait, wasn't Wizard of Oz the first movie
No.
shot in color?
No.
That was the big thing, because the beginning of the
you're
movie's
right.
black and white or whatever, and then it goes into
And
color.
that's late 60s. That might be the same year. That might be 1968.
Wizard
Of
39.
39.
Wait, I'm confused. I
Well,
could
look
have
at the-
sworn that
look
was
at that
the big...
screenshot. It's like a sepia tone. Look at the thing.
Yeah, it's the
autoplaying.
intro, though.
Oh, you're right. When
You've seen Wizard of Oz, right?
Yeah, but when I was 2.
Yeah, because it starts out like that,
Oh.
and then she's whisked away to
Into color?
Oz, and it's
Did Wizard of
Yellow
Oz
Brick Road.
create
I could have
color?
sworn. Maybe
Right.
I'm wrong.
Why would they call it the Yellow Brick Road
If you couldn't see it.
if you couldn't see it?
Huh.
This is insane, guys.
This is way off
We're hot
track.
on the trail.
That was complete opposite of what I said, but okay.
We're completely off track and hot on the trail because we're returning
To the Living Dead,
the night.
starring
Klug.
Clu Gallagher, James Karen as Frank Johnson. Great character.
Yeah.
He's funny. He was in Poltergeist, which you probably haven't seen.
I know it's a Pokemon move.
Move?
Yeah.
That's scary.
Yeah.
And he was in Invaders from Mars. Not bad. I like that movie. All right. We also have Don Caffa as Ernie, Tom Matthews as Freddy, Beverly Randolph as Tina, Miguel A. Nunez as Spider, John Philbin as Chuck, Jewel Shepard as Casey, Brian Peck as Scuzz,
Yeah.
Lunia Quigley. Did I say that right?
I don't see any U.
You all?
We're
Whatever.
looking like Linnea, dude.
Oh, well. All right. Trash. I always get that name. I'm
Lania.
bad. Lania.
Hello.
Fucking Scream Queen, man.
Yeah.
In every actually, we reviewed what was it called? Twisted Sisters.
Did we? Yeah. Did we? Yeah.
Yeah, we did. But what was it called? Not Twisted Sister.
Witchy.
Witch Sisters.
sister?
Sister.
Sisters
Sister.
of the traveling pants.
Was she on that? Was she on that show?
She was on Witch Trap.
I'm looking this up. Where is it? Come here.
you
Sorbet,
do-
slime ball. No.
You do Windows key F, and then you type in sister, and then it'll come right to you.
Nightmare Sisters.
Nightmare on Sisters.
Samsonite. I was way off. That's a Dumb and Dumber reference. I'm glad you laughed anyway.
That's about me watching Dumb and Dumber, to be honest.
Sorry?
That's me watching Dumb and Dumber,
Laughing?
not laughing.
Oh, it's like the greatest
It's dumb,
comedy ever.
and in my opinion, a bit dumber.
It's like Super Troopers, where every single line is fucking hilarious. But Return of the Living Dead.
Right.
You know what's crazy? I don't even have my notes. Come here, motherfucker.
Well, I can tell you, the Living Dead returned.
They did return. You know what the box office for this? Well, the budget.
What was the budget?
3 to 4 mil.
And the box office was 8.6.
Nope.
Higher or lower?
Higher.
12.9.
Higher. You got one more chance.
Give me hot or cold with my 12.9 guess. Warm. lukewarm.
Hot, cold being how many off? What would
I'll let you gauge that for yourself.
hot?
I'm hot with 12.9.
Yes.
13.4.
No. 14.2 million.
That's fair.
Yes, and it does have 4 sequels. Like I said, that's not a bad fucking make.
Yeah.
Make back. What do you call
Make
that?
back, take home, profit.
Profit
is
thank
what
you.
normal people
That's
say.
the one. Samsonite. No, sorry.
Okay.
But yeah, that's like a 10 mil profit
Yeah.
right there.
Right in Romero's pocket. Oh, shit.
Sorry, wrong answer.
I hate Jeopardy.
What?
I hate Jeopardy.
Yeah. And it was released on August 16th, 1985.
The
What a
year
good
you're
year.
born.
No.
And the day.
88.
Yeah.
Double digits.
Yeah, okay.
Well, 85's a double digits.
Double digits, come on.
But like,
Yes, it's double digits.
yeah, double entendre.
Yeah, okay.
Wait.
Just one entendre.
So, you need a medical supply?
Yes.
We got a medical supply warehouse in the beginning of this movie. Oh.
Samsonite.
Do you see what I did there going in? That's
Yeah,
great.
yeah, you
Because they're
said-
called You Need a Medical Supply.
Right.
And I said,
It's
"Do you need
in
a
the beginning
medical-"
of the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought it was good. It
Yeah,
was like
yeah.
dad joke.
Yeah, okay.
But yeah, we meet Frank and Freddie. It's Freddie's first day.
Yeah.
And this medical supply building has a lot of dead bodies and shit in it.
Yeah. But
A lot of skeletons.
which is strange. You would think like a better setting would be a funeral home
Yeah.
or something where cadavers. What are the?
Well, I guess medical supplies, you need some warehouse somewhere to hold all the skeletons and shit. 'Cause they do use skeletons.
They
And
use real skeletons for medical supply. Yeah, I was wondering. Yeah, I
Right?
guess that makes sense. What they use the bodies for, and just
There you
trash
go.
the flesh.
although they do have an actual body. I guess.
Right.
Wait.
Yeah, this is a strange setup already.
Is this supposed to be for like spare
Embalming?
parts? What
Yeah,
do you
I know,
call
right?
that?
Yeah.
A donor? Donations?
yeah.
There you go.
medical supplies? Yeah, here's a liver. I guess technically a medical supply.
Well, because he's given them. I mean, it's a comedy, so they
Yeah.
probably just threw shit in. Because there's the half dog
Yes.
at
yeah.
one point. So I guess that's supposed to be for teaching.
Yeah,
like
here's half a dog.
that-
Here's what goes on in there.
But then he shows them the butter man.
Yeah.
They go to the freezer and there's a dead body just hanging there from like a hook on its head, and he looks like rubber. I call him the butter man because
yeah.
he looks like you could just stick your finger in.
Maybe
him and
that's
it'd be
just the
butter.
medical supplies like mascot. If it's the 80s,
No, the mascot's in the basement in the barrel,
barrel guy.
waiting for some brains. Mr. Tarman.
Sounds a lot like you.
What? I want brain. I do want brains.
There we go.
Yeah. But yeah, during this little, well, no, I guess it's not right away because they sit down for a while, and this is where, not Frank. Yeah, Frank tells him about Night of the Living Dead. Oh, it was a true story. Blah blah
Yeah.
blah blah. We actually got the real shit down in the basement.
Yeah.
You want to see?
Hell yeah.
And they go in the basement, and there's a barrel there, and there's a fucking zombie face looking
Yeah.
up. Were you excited at this point?
At this point, I was off my fucking rocker, dude. My rocking chair had fallen over, and I went, "That's a real zombie."
It was real.
Honestly, practical effects look fun. And
Oh
great.
yeah, except for the Butterman.
Yeah, except, well, he's a believable Butterman. If you were to think Butterman,
But there's a dude in the suit. So why not just have a naked dude? I'd laugh if the guy was like, I don't feel comfortably being naked.
Yeah.
So they're like, fuck.
sure, we'll put a dick
We
over you.
He wasn't William
Yeah.
Dafoe.
Well, yeah.
If you remember our Antichrist episode, he got naked first. Wait, were
Yeah.
you on the Antichrist episode? With
yes.
the weird Dafoe and his wife?
That was the one that forced us through that hell.
Oh, were you?
Yeah.
Because it was part of a trilogy that we already watched one of. That was another weird movie. They had nothing to do with each other. Remember?
Yeah, that's right. It was like a
like an
director's
artistic
trilogy. Yeah,
trilogy. But yeah, he was on set and
Yeah.
he got naked, and
Yeah,
they were
they're
like,
like,
"Whoa,
"Ooh."
no, we
Penis
can't
double.
have that in a
Yeah.
movie."
That's people are going to be distracted.
Yeah, apparently people on the set were
Yeah,
like
shocked.
like flabbergasted.
Yeah, just,
It was
oh
like,
my-
yeah, make them feel good. Although I guess that would make them feel good.
Yeah.
I meant that sarcastically.
Well,
Even if it was a good thing,
Yeah.
I'd still be embarrassed. Like,
yeah, it's just, I ruined the shot.
there's a lot of eyes on my lot of penis.
Yes.
Yeah, great story. Like, how do you tell that at dinner? Anyway,
I would hope you wouldn't. Hey guys, my cock was so huge they had to fucking pay another actor.
well, how was your day? You know, like,
You don't bring it up. If
sorry,
someone
past the Katie and wieners. Oh, speaking of wieners,
By the way,
today at work.
thump.
Oh,
you
honey, you
dropped
know how
something.
you've mentioned that
Yeah, they didn't let me.
Oh, good shit. Yeah, but he's like, yeah, we got one in the basement. He shows him the barrel, and he's like, how do they not like explode or break open or what's inside? He's like, oh, these barrels are made from the government. They're fucking foolproof. And he smacks it, of course. Dun, 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 and the smoke's coming out, and they're all like choking and shit. And it wakes up all the shit in the Uneeda warehouse.
The fumigations.
The fucking fumigations. Gassy.
What was the explanation for like the chemical?
I think it was for like bio-warfare or something.
Oh yeah.
And the government was bringing it somewhere to store it, and they brought it to them by accident, and then just someone either like forgot about it. They don't really say. In my mind, I'm pretty sure they don't say, but it's probably someone dropped it off at the wrong site and then lied about it so that they wouldn't get in trouble or some shit.
Oh, so Call of Duty pulled from this for their Nazi zombies.
Oh, probably.
Makes sense.
Well, there's a movie called Dead Snow that has Nazi zombies in it, and I'm not sure if that came out before Call of Duty Zombies.
Oh,
because I remember watching it around the same time we started playing. Yeah. But I watched the second one because the second one was overdubbed in English, and I don't think the first one was. Cool. My friends just showed me the. But yeah, it was like they find Nazi gold or something, and it wakes up Nazi zombies for some reason.
That's cool.
It is. We should watch it in the future when we want to watch another zombie movie. That was crazy.
I got scared.
I got scared too. It's like you're in my head. Yeah, change because it's called Tryon 4-5. Yeah.
Try on that for size.
Trioxin.
Okay.
Trioxin. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, they get choked up. Everything's fucking going alive in the warehouse, and then we get introduced to our main group walking down the road with a boombox listening to the Tangents of Horror podcast.
Some cool fucking kids. And they left what are they, stars. They rated us 5 stars on Spotify.
They're really cool.
I asked them, and they said, yeah.
And they said if everyone else leaves 5 stars, then they're welcome to the party.
And they're going to return the favor.
Are we done?
Yeah. Thanks. No, this is called a mid-roll ad. It keeps the attention going. Oh, yeah, I got to get you a book.
This is a really random group of people, though, because there's like 2 or 3 punks and then just completely preppy people.
Yeah, real eclectic group.
Because then even you could say, oh, well, Freddie's part of the group and his girlfriend's the preppy ones. But even Freddie is not like a punk. He looks just more like a poor jock.
Dumb guy.
Middle class, maybe.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're walking down the street and like, what the hell are we going to do tonight? Where's Freddie?
Yeah. Oh, he's at that fucking job.
Scuzz? Yeah, Scuzz. Yeah. Because we got Trash, Casey, Scuzz, Chuck, Spider.
They're like prisoners.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Gee, can you tell which ones are like the... and Suicide and Tina.
Nice. And Tina.
Pardon me. Yeah, so you can tell which ones are like the preppy people.
Yeah.
Obviously, Scuzz.
Tina and Suicide.
Spider. Trash.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's funny. Yeah, they're like, what are we going to do tonight? And they're like, let's fucking party.
Yeah.
We got to get Freddie. And they're like, where's Freddie? And new job. Oh, what a pansy. He's making money.
Yeah. Loser. Where's Freddie? Oh, he's spending 5 nights at this place he has to do night security at.
But that's wrong.
5 nights with Freddie.
It's at Freddy's.
So maybe a different universe.
Oh.
Yeah.
But you could have done it like he has to stand on stage and
perform.
Animatron.
In animatron.
Animatron. It's the action of being an animatronic.
Yeah, to animatronics.
Kicks.
What are you saying?
Animatronics.
Okay, X.
Yeah.
I got a lot of those with you.
Do you? I'm scared now.
And I'm Steven.
All right. And then we get Colonel Glover. He's the colonel.
Okay, yeah.
From the government.
Colonel Glover.
And his wife's like, you're never home. And he's like, I got to look for these fucking barrels. Get me a beer.
Yeah.
And she's like, your microwave radio is messing up with our electronics and stuff. And he's like, well...
The beer fridge, all the beer's gone stale. You got to go fix this.
He's expecting the shit to hit the fan at any moment.
Yeah.
And he was right.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's funny. I like him.
Mr. Glover.
I like Glover.
Yeah.
Freddy's still working. So the group, what do they decide to do?
We got to bring Freddy to the party.
No.
That's kind of what
They don't
they go.
rendezvous with Freddy until an hour
the fifth
from now.
Nights.
What?
5 nights.
Oh,
Well,
there
they
you
say
go.
we got to go get Freddy. They start.
Do
going
they
to-
go?
Well, that's the immediately when they're like, "What are we going to do? Oh, we got to go party. Freddy's working. You know what we should do? We'll go get Freddy from work."
Okay.
Yeah.
But they never see Freddy at this
No,
point. So
but they're on their
do they
way.
knock on the door or something? I can't remember. They can't get to
Yes,
Freddy.
yeah, they couldn't get into the.
So
building.
they're like, what do we do? I don't know. Let's go to that graveyard and
Yeah.
party. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Have you partied in a graveyard?
I've brought a girl to a graveyard on a date, and we didn't know anyone at the graveyard, but it was a cool scene. And then I heard raccoons fighting, and I got scared.
Those were the dead.
That's what I was saying.
She didn't buy it.
She didn't buy anything.
Well, yeah, it was a date. I would
Yeah.
assume you bought everything.
I'm
no?
broke.
No.
It's a damn shame.
Did you score?
No.
You were at a graveyard.
Well, the different scores. The scores with my karma, my good karma.
Oh.
I let the souls rest.
I've never partied in a graveyard. No.
Yeah.
They kind of creep me out.
It makes sense.
Because back in the day, I used to have a curfew. And it was like 11:30 or some shit.
That's a decent curfew.
Yeah. Luckily, last year, they
Yeah.
got
The government let you outside again? They took the ankle bracelet off?
No, but yeah, back in high school, like the first year maybe I had a curfew. Because after that, it was like, I'm sleeping over at someone's house. Here you go. But yeah, I would have to just like book it home because I would always push it as far as I could to the limit. Push it to the limit. Welcome to the party.
Yeah.
And there was a graveyard on Clarkson Road or something.
Mm-hmm.
I think, no, Truscott. Anyway, somewhere in that area.
Yeah.
And every time I would go, and I'm not even kidding, and I don't think I was doing drugs yet. Yeah, I was second year of high school.
Yeah.
And they weren't even these kind of drugs. The street lamps would all be on, and I swear to God, as I would walk under them,
Yeah.
they would turn off.
Oh, hell yeah.
And then as I would get like two more in front, two
Yeah.
back would turn on.
And you would run, I would assume?
That's when
Yeah.
I would start running. Maybe it didn't happen every time, but there was
Yeah.
a few times, yeah. It
When you
was
had the bad juju with the...
Although, if I lived in the house beside the graveyard, I would probably watch people walk
Yeah.
by and do
Yeah,
that
yeah.
every night just to scare
And then
them.
they start sprinting. And you're laughing from your window.
There's just some old guy laughing.
Yeah.
I got another stupid kid, hon.
You're turning off the light somehow.
This one ran fucking fast. I think he shit his pants. Yeah, so they go to the graveyard. They're drinking. They're
Hell
chatting. They're flirting. They got the boom box going.
Yeah.
And they be dancing naked.
Yeah. Which is what you do at a graveyard party, I hear.
Well, obviously.
Yeah.
You even saw a little vajayjay.
Just a... Yeah.
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 You didn't, though. It was fake.
Fake Jay?
Yeah. So the story is, apparently, it's something like too much bush,
Right.
get rid of the bush.
Yeah.
Now we can see too much vagina.
Yeah, it's just like, oh, now this is
And then they
grotesque.
just had to cover it with a vagina shape
Yeah. Just
with
here.
just no slit.
Use your
basically.
imagination.
Basically, I guess
Barbie.
if you could see the actual vagina, it was
Yeah.
like, oh no, that's bad.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
But then you should have just kept the bush.
Yeah.
Or why wouldn't you trim it first? Or
Right,
maybe that
yeah.
was the point.
Work your way down.
Yeah, make your way down. It just comes back. It's like, it's not what I
Yeah.
said.
It's gone. It fell off.
I think I might have just put a fake bush on, though.
Right, yeah, yeah.
Because isn't that a thing?
Yeah.
Aren't there toupees for your
There's a-
pee-pee?
There's a word.
your-
Yeah, there's a word for it.
Leave us in. If you follow us on Twitter
Yeah,
and you
leave-
know this, let us know what a
There's
toupee...
a pube wig, yeah. And it's called something.
A pubé or a pew?
No, that's hilarious. But no.
it's not a play on...
A pubé. No, it's called like an ascot, but that's what Scooby Doo's Fred wears.
That's the
Yeah.
thing that
Yeah.
goes around your neck.
Yeah.
So wait, what's the difference between that and like a scarf?
An ascot and a scarf. I believe an ascot ties at the front.
Scarves do too.
If you choose to. I don't know,
I mean,
dude.
you just flip them.
I guessed.
I mean, you're Mr. Fancy, and I know all
Yeah,
these words.
I do. I know the words.
Oh,
not
I
the
get it
utilization.
now.
I just say them in sentence and wish for the best.
It's falling into place.
Cubewig is an ascot.
All right. Then we get introduced to Bert. He's the warehouse manager and owner who wants to know what the fuck is going on.
Yeah, landlord. Uh-oh.
And then there's banging at the door, at the freezer, at the freezer,
At the freezer door.
and they let the Butterman out.
Yeah.
You're never gonna catch me.
I'm too slippery.
You remember that?
From
Family Guy?
Yes.
Greased up deaf guy?
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm getting there.
That's what he looked like.
Yeah.
He looked like he was
He's
buttered
so
up,
slippery, and you can't catch him.
and they couldn't.
No.
Actually, Mr. Butterman. And they're like, get it in the head, because that's what they do in
Yeah.
Night of the Living Dead. So they get a pickaxe,
Yeah. Minecraft, love it.
I guess.
Why not? It breaks stone.
But it's a medical warehouse. What stone are you breaking?
Bone.
Okay, but they got tools for that. And if it's a medical warehouse, they should have those tools, because they should have them in stock. No?
What would you use a pickaxe for? Maybe if someone like fell in lava and then hardened.
You're just going to keep going with the Minecraft thing, eh?
That's the what would a medical supply store use a pickaxe for? If a dead body fell in lava and people are like, I don't know what to do with this.
I'll tell you what they'll use it for.
What?
Getting the Butterman in the head.
Yeah.
But it doesn't do anything.
No.
And they start freaking out. Mostly Frank.
Yeah.
Because throughout this movie, he is fucking hilarious and just, oh, it's so gross, and oh, what's going on?
I don't blame him.
B-movie amazingness. That's my fancy word.
That's very good.
Yeah.
And I'll write that down and put it on the freezer door.
Thank you. No, but yeah, James Kurt Karen,
Yeah.
it's too funny. He's kind of like, I was thinking about it today. Well, crap. Never mind. If I think about it, he reminded me of someone else,
I think I know who you're
but like
thinking
the
of too.
opposite.
Yeah. Oh, the opposite. I don't know the opposite.
Because even in the background, he's making faces
Yeah.
when people are talking, and
Good character actor.
just so good.
Yeah.
Oh, there was another point to it though. The B moviness, it's almost like there's some B movies where the acting you watch and you're like, they're really bad actors.
Yeah.
Like, this is shit.
Yeah.
But it's almost like bad acting, but not in this. It's bad acting compared to like Hollywood movies.
Yeah.
But it's like, it's play acting.
Yeah, yeah.
Like they're
Right.
doing a play where
Exaggerated.
everything you're watching is like over exaggerating,
Yeah.
and it's still working.
Yeah.
And yeah, him and Freddy, as they're turning into zombies because they got the shit in their face, and also they were knocked unconscious, which we didn't say. I'm sure you saw the movie, guys, but you know, both of them through the whole thing is just fucking hilarious. They could have had their own well, they come back in part 2, actually.
As their own little duo.
They're a great
Yeah.
duo.
It's a great two-man comedy bit.
They need a road trip movie.
Yeah. The straight man and the goofy guy. I forget. There's a term for that in like comedy duos where one guy plays it's a Three Stooges sort of deal.
Oh,
One guy
okay.
plays the
But
straight
like a
guy,
duo.
straight edge guy. Yeah, but
Like Dumb and Dumber,
yes,
but not.
but not because one's dumb, one's dumber.
Yeah, it turns out in this zombie world, taking out the brain is bullshit, and it must be completely destroyed. So they come up, they fight the Butterman, they get him down, and they start cutting him up. Pretty good effects,
Yeah.
except for the rubber.
Yeah.
But like the way it's moving and stuff
Yeah.
is maybe that's why it's rubber. Maybe it was some
Yeah,
sort
good
of
flesh.
probably not a robot, but there's probably mechanical shit moving its
Or
arms.
puppetry.
Touche, a puppetry. But yeah, when they're cutting into it and the blood's coming out, it's pretty fucking good, pretty good. And they cut them up, put them in plastic bags, and they have to go and ask Bert's friend, Ernie.
You're joking.
You didn't catch that?
No.
Yeah.
My friend Burton Ernie.
Bert, the manager, he
Wow.
he goes to the window and he's like, I gotta see if he's still at home, at
Yeah.
work. And it's the crematorium across the street,
Yeah.
and Ernie is there.
They-
And they go in and he's like doing some embalming of
Yeah.
a body, and he's like snapping
Yeah.
And he's explaining why. I forget the explanation. He's like, yeah, you got to snap it before they go completely stiff or some shit.
Because, the
Get
bone
the
marrows.
fluid in it or something. I don't know.
Maybe. Oh, yeah, the embalming fluid. I could see that.
He's about to close up, but Bert needs help with his rabid weasel problem.
And he goes, okay, Bert.
Okay. Rubber ducky, you're the one.
Oh, rubber.
Whoa. It's all coming together.
He should have been singing that while he was doing the cadaver. Rubber ducky.
I want it now. But rubber arm. Oh yeah, they're talking about it being rabid weasels, but the arm from the bag grabs onto Ernie.
Yeah,
He's like, "What
actually,
the fuck?"
On the same point, I just noticed this: Drew Dayan as Jerry, the paramedic; James as Tom. Tom and Jerry, the paramedics.
Oh my god. Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
Did they get sued for that?
No.
No.
Because the likeness isn't there. He wasn't actually
Touche.
a mouse.
And he looked kind of mousy.
He did.
A little mousy, I won't
he could
lie.
fit in little cracks.
All right, Ernie knows it's a cut up body now.
Yeah. This is a cut up
And
body.
He agrees. Yeah. We'll burn it.
Yeah.
And then we get Trash getting frisky with Suicide, who just he seems annoyed. He's like, "You think this is a fucking costume? This is a way of life."
Yeah.
It's good shit.
Yeah.
I know what he's going through.
This is your signature bandana. This is every time I bring it up.
And then Casey leaves the group to get Freddy, and there's crazy like aerial shots of her walking down the alleyways and stuff. Well done.
Before drones.
Yes.
Yeah.
At least as we know. We know. You never know. They might have secretly had them.
That's what the UFO sightings were.
Probably.
Yeah. James Cameron.
They're alien drones. Da-na-na-na. And then she gets to the warehouse and there's no one there, so she goes in. She's like, "Freddy!"
Yeah.
She hears shit in the basement, and does she go to the? No, she runs there after Tarman appears. The coolest looking zombie ever.
First Butterman, then Tarman.
Butterman, butter me up, grease me up, woman.
All right.
Simpsons.
Yeah.
No,
I'm just not old enough for The Simpsons.
you
dude.
said you watched the first few
I
seasons.
saw the yellow guy on the TV screen.
Oh,
But we
man.
put it on at Grandma's house.
Willie has to go through the vents in the school, so he goes to Dolores or whatever the
buttered up.
lunch lady is, and he's like, "Grease me up, woman," and he rips his shirt off,
wow.
and he's got all like the muscles,
Yeah,
and
of
she's like,
course.
"All right."
Oh, nice. Oh, I like that a lot.
It's good shit. And he's just moving through
Yeah.
those.
Greased
What did
up
I say?
Vents.
Vents. Yeah. Anyway, Tarman doesn't want grease. He wants brains.
Yeah.
And he won't shut up about it until he gets them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Is that all you have to say? Good.
I'll hold my tongue.
So she runs and she gets into a locker.
Right.
And she like bars it up with a pipe. And she's like,
Yeah.
and she's trying to wait for help. But Tarman,
Yeah.
he's a smart zombie.
He knows the ways around a pipe and a door and a locker.
And a chain.
And a chain.
And a mechanical
Yeah.
pulley system.
God.
I'm sure there's a name for it, but you can kiss my ass.
Damn. They call that the MPS.
There you go. What's that?
Mechanical pulley system.
Oh, I heard N.
Oh.
So I was like, oh.
Yeah.
Okay, random, but I love it.
Okay.
And I'm curious what I wrote after this.
Yes.
Ernie agrees to burn Butterman, but first, oh yeah,
Says put on some eggs.
close. That would have been more interesting. But when the arm grabbed his leg, it ripped his pants.
Yeah.
So they're like all in a hurry to do this, and he's like, "All right, I agree to do it, but 1 second." And he grabs a pair of scissors and just trims the ripped part off his legs. He's like, "Okay," and then they go.
Yeah.
It's
Fashion.
but you don't really need that.
Fashion.
But
That's
it
character
works.
building. Beautiful.
I loved it. It
Because
was
now
random,
we know
but it worked.
his primary intentions.
Man, that shit's annoying if
Yeah.
you're
And it's like tickling your leg.
right. Who
Can't
needs
have
to be
that.
I hate being tickled.
Oh, especially.
I mean, I'm not ticklish.
Yeah, come on. Get away your fingers away from Brandon. He's not, guys.
I'm not ticklish. I am not. Can we consider that a horror movie? I'd love to watch that.
Oh, hi, Bernie.
I did not hit her. I
said
did
Bernie.
not.
I put Bert and Ernie together. And I said
Bernie.
Bernie.
That's a name.
It is. And they Bernie up
Like
the body.
Weekend at Bernie's.
You're right.
I am.
And he was dead.
He was.
Yeah.
Did you know that?
Puppetry.
Wow.
Yeah.
You're blowing my mind.
I'm blowing your brains, dude.
Are you just guessing?
Guessing what?
Weekend at Bernie's.
I know what. I know the concept. I read
That's
the book.
surprising. Most people don't.
I read the book.
You and books. Oh, here's a question. When they're incinerating the Butterman,
Yeah.
he talks about the heart being the hardest thing to burn. Is that true? That doesn't make sense, does it?
Yeah, because whenever I have spicy food, I seem to get a heartburn really quickly.
That's funny.
Thank you.
I was being serious, though.
Is the heart the hardest thing to burn?
It's muscle. Muscles aren't hard to burn.
No, yeah,
or is
bones. Bones, I would say.
I thought that was
yeah.
it.
Yeah, because when people get burned, bones.
Well, even when like they dispose of a body and they put acid, they have to put acid on it because it's always to get through the bones. Because
Right.
even when you burn it,
Yeah, not going to happen. Maybe
So
it was like
why-
a metaphor, like he was in love.
maybe
He's
he
like,
was in love.
You can't burn my heart.
I thought it maybe would have had to do with the zombies or something, but they don't want hearts. They want brains.
Maybe it's like the new Minecraft mob, the Creeker, where their hearts are actually displaced outside of their body, and there's sort of a natural hive mind to this one heart that exists outside of their vessel, if you will.
Now I want honey
I
on
shrunk the kids.
toast because you said hive.
Right. Honey
like
on
a beehive.
toast. I was thinking about beans on toast today, remember?
I
brought
do
it up.
remember that. That was interesting.
I miss beans on toast. Never
You
had it.
said you've never had
Never
it.
had it, no. But
I haven't had it like on purpose.
Yeah.
But
What?
I've had toast and beans in my
Oh, I
breakfast
see.
where you
Yeah, and
kinda-
you dip.
yeah.
I thought a can of beans accidentally spilt on toast that you had, and you're like, oh. You said on purpose. You never had it on purpose.
No, I know, but I'm just trying to think of the scenario where I would have
Yeah.
toast and an open can,
Open
of, beans that accidentally fell.
spilled. Yeah. And
What?
then you freak
Okay.
out.
I did
I
freak
don't know
out.
what kind of poverty life you live. Maybe that's what you did.
Beans and craft dinner and buttered noodles.
Daddy's eating
That
good
was by choice. I was just a fat
buttered
kid.
noodles?
Yeah,
Sounds
I just
great.
liked buttered noodles.
Sounds great.
I hate them now. They're boring.
Okay. Yeah. No
Like
salt.
olive oil now. It was butter and Parmesan cheese.
Okay.
Not even pepper. I didn't even
Yeah.
like pepper. Well, I liked pepper,
Salt.
but
I guess if it's salted butter, you're
Probably.
good. Yeah. Hell yeah.
and then I wondered why I was a little
Yeah.
chubby kid.
Yeah.
I wonder. Burn zombie creates toxic smoke though, which goes into the atmosphere.
More trioxygen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's not good because
No.
then it starts raining.
Yeah.
And it's acid rain.
Acid zombie rain.
And everyone gets high as fuck and starts tripping balls
Yeah.
that there's living dead. That would have been funny
If everyone's tripping,
if
while-
that was the. But there would be you would need the original zombie.
Yeah. Right.
Damn.
Yeah.
If you could figure out the beginning of the movie not being an actual zombie.
because they hit the barrel, gas leak. They're high.
Oh, that's the
everything
acid.
that happens after that in their
Yes.
vision. They're
And maybe the body, because it had
Yeah.
absorbed the acid
Yeah,
smoke as well. Oh,
reanimated
that would be
somehow.
such a funny
yeah.
parody of this movie.
Yeah. There it is.
But don't make it a parody.
Make it
Like,
serious.
At first, make it a
Yeah.
I was gonna say a rerun, a reboot.
Yeah.
But then by the end of the movie,
Yeah,
it's like,
it's like,
haha,
it
it was
was all
just
a
an
trip.
acid trip.
Yeah.
Like the cops show up at the end, and it's just kids in the street
Yeah,
like
just-
tripping, and
yeah.
they're like, let's bring them in. And then the acid goes into
it
the air
becomes
again.
like a M. Night Shyamalan film where there's this crazy twist where it's like, oh, it was an acid trip the whole time in modern day.
That'd be great.
Yeah.
But yeah, it goes in the air, and fucking all the kids and
Yeah.
naked dancing. That's gotta end.
Yeah.
So they gotta run to the car, and the one, I think it was Casey or Tina.
Yeah.
She's like, "Oh, it's burning my hair, and what is this rain?
Yeah.
It's acid rain, bitch.
Yeah, honey.
Get high.
Remember acid rain?
Sit back.
Do you remember acid rain?
I remember chocolate rain. Chocolate rain.
Days on day, where are you? We miss you.
Some feel pleasure. Wait, what is it?
Wow. But you're close because he says while others feel the pain after that.
Yeah.
Some stay dry. others feel
Oh,
the
because
pain.
it's rain.
Yeah.
Chocolate rain.
Beautiful.
Man, that was such a
Yeah.
bopper.
That was poetry.
It was.
Deep.
Man, the voice.
The heart is the hardest thing. Ah.
Yeah, see what I did there?
Okay.
Ba-dum-dum. Yeah, won't scare.
Won't scare.
Oh, the car won't start.
Car
of
won't
course.
start.
Can't have a movie if the car starts, guys. God. Or if you don't have a budget for a car chase.
Yeah.
Zombie car
Just
chase
run.
would be great.
Yeah. Zombie, and they're sentient enough where they could probably drive. These zombies.
That'd be great.
Yeah. They could figure it out. One on the pedals, one on the steering wheel, one on the shifter.
I think that's been done.
Yeah. Zombie driving.
Or maybe
sure.
it's just a fun thing to picture.
They had to have.
Probably.
There's no way.
Speaking of zombies, Frank and Freddy aren't looking too hot. Because it turns out the gas wasn't actually acid.
Yeah.
It was zombie gas.
It was, yeah.
The zombie in the barrel blew ass.
Yeah. Yuck.
And
we all caught a whiff.
And now they skipped the pink guy and just went for zombie.
Yeah. Oh.
I'm tired. I talk more stupidly when I'm tired. But sometimes it's funny, so it's okay. Scenes with paramedics is too good. That's true.
Yeah.
Because the paramedics show up.
Tom and Jerry.
This might be later.
Yeah.
'Cause it's jumping back and forth between...
Zombie... For all you wanderers, zombie outbreak happens. Scary. Run. Calamity.
Oh, I guess, yeah, when they run to the car... We also get the shot of the zombies coming out, and it's welcome to the party.
Yeah.
And we get the skeleton. It's like,
Yeah. Yeah.
Which is funny because we actually see these shots reused in about an hour in the movie.
But you've forgotten by that time, so you don't even notice. This is what they planned the whole time.
Do you, though? Do you not?
They do it in the book, too, where they just take chapter 1 and reprint it, and it's chapter 9. And you're like, oh, more zombies.
And by that time, the acid has kicked in so well, you're not even reading anymore.
They've laced all the pages with a bit of acid, so it gets absorbed in your thumb. And you lick your thumb, and then you trip.
Dude, that'd be a crazy book idea.
In 100 years, when all drugs become legal, we should just lace our books with LSD, so when you lick it... Yeah. And
it's like choose your own adventure.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And then just make it...
And every time you read the book, it's different.
Yeah.
Until you finally get halfway through sober, there's nothing in there.
Yeah, there's no words.
Or maybe just like a colored dot on some
that's
pages.
It. And
that's funny. Dude,
Alice in Wonderland.
We could be rich with these ideas.
Guys, just lace. Just drug people who buy your book at Chapters.
No one buys books at Chapters anymore. It's Amazon.
I did that.
They're taking over.
I did that to impress a girl I was talking to on a
Bumble. You laced her book?
Yeah, I laced her book with... No, she posted a book in her dating profile on Bumble, and I'm like, I'm going to go...
A whole book?
Just a book. She listed a book. She didn't
copy
like and
title.
paste. Just the title of the book she liked, and I got the book from the bookstore, and I took a picture of it, and I'm like, yo, look what I got, girl. And then she deleted the app in 2 weeks after that. And I read the book.
Why 2 weeks, though?
That's just the amount of
time. I thought
maybe
maybe it was going to scare her into deleting it.
See, no, because she seemed fine after it, but then that's it. They got to her.
Or, yeah. Damn it,
she went offline. Yeah.
The Men in Black.
Dun, 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 dun.
Have you seen Men in Black? Do you not know the song? It's not James Bond.
Dun, 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 dun. Men in Black. Men in Black has a song. Here comes the Men in Black.
He busts into it.
I remember it now.
Which is actually a
Will Smith song.
Well, that too, but it's ripped off from another song.
Here comes...
I'm pretty sure that and Wild Wild West.
Oh, wow.
Although, yeah, I think Wild Wild West has Stevie Wonder in it because it's from a Stevie Wonder song.
Ah.
But yeah, it's like he took... What is it called when they basically sample the melody? Like it's
stealing.
The same song.
They call it stealing.
Well, when they have permission.
Buy the rights, yeah.
Yeah, there must be a word for that.
Stealing.
Which was kind of a thing.
It was. Yeah.
When Men in Black came out, side tangent.
Yeah.
They would always get like singers to bring in songs, but there was always like old school somewhere in there.
We just saw a commercial there where they couldn't afford the Queen song, so they just had some chick sing it for a shampoo commercial.
Actually, you know what's funny? I was thinking right after that, if they got the rights to the song itself, they probably could have just used the original.
Yeah.
I would assume.
Yeah. Right. Yeah, so
Like, I don't think it
you're right.
costs more just to have the original singer. I could be wrong,
Who knows? Yeah, I know.
but yeah, maybe they just wanted. Well, that'd be weird because then they'd have to pay her too.
Yeah.
It must have been a version already. Anyway,
The
we're gonna
early
return.
2000s were great. You didn't have to pay any music artists you stole from.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'd have gotten in on that.
Be a millionaire.
I'd have lived that life.
Yeah.
But yeah, returning to the living dead.
Oh, I remember this
Where were
movie.
we again? Oh yeah, they're risen. They've returned at this point.
Go to the paramedics. Tom and Jerry.
Tom and Jerry. They go to Fred and Frank.
Yeah.
And they're like, "What the fuck? Can I have your stethoscope?
Stethoscope? Because mine's I can't hear
Mine's
the
not
heartbeat.
working." He's like, "Mine's not either."
Yeah.
All right, let's trade
Let's
anyway.
swap.
Like, let's go talk. They're
Yeah.
like, "What's going on?" They're like, "You don't have you're dead."
Yeah.
What? Well, not like dead.
Yeah.
You can't be dead, but you're dead.
Yeah. Ruh-roh.
And then rigor mortis sets in and shit, and
Yeah.
they're getting all like zombie looking.
Yeah.
It's not good.
Yeah.
And I like it too in this. I mean, we haven't really gotten to the zombies chasing and shit, but the zombies, have you noticed, are fast?
Yeah. You take that, Romero.
Which
Slow zombie man.
I didn't notice because a lot of the zombies are just full on humans.
Yeah.
Even though some of the graves would have been skeletons, but I'm sure that would have been a higher budget.
Yeah.
So some of them should have been slowed. Because
Right.
if the corpses in the graves were deteriorated and didn't have muscles anymore,
That's muscle
Like-
atrophy.
yeah.
Yeah.
Or even rigor mortis. Some of them should
Yeah.
have been really
yeah,
stiff.
A rigid death. That's what I imagine that means in Latin.
That's Latin?
Yeah. Mortis definitely is. It means death.
Oh, rigor mortis.
Rigor.
Oh.
I don't. I would assume.
I
it
didn't
means
even know her.
Rigid. Yeah. Hardly.
That's the one. I knew there was a joke or a phrase.
Okay.
All right. Well, yeah, this Tarman, it goes back to him going after Casey.
Yeah.
Because it's bouncing all over the place.
Yeah.
And the friends are like, we got to get out of the car and run from the zombies. So they go into Uneeda and they hear her screaming.
Yeah.
And Tarman's just
Yeah.
using that pulley. This guy's smart.
Yeah. This a
And
mechanic.
It
Yeah.
fucking explodes the door off.
Beautiful.
And I love how none of them see Tarman standing there.
No.
Oh, we forgot the running joke that started with Casey running from Tarman. She runs up the stairs from the basement, and one of the stairs breaks.
Yeah.
So now, from now on, anytime anyone uses these stairs in the movie,
yeah.
someone has to mention "watch your step."
Yeah.
That's a nice little
Nice because they're
Rerun.
friends. They're beautiful. Rerun. Run. What a
I've been
weird
watching
phrase.
a lot of TV
Yeah,
lately.
that's a nice rerun they showed. I always love watching that rerun.
I just said the word too.
You can say bit.
Yeah,
Fun
but
bit.
recurring bit.
Reoccurring
There you
bit.
go.
Yeah.
But yeah, Scuzz looks over and sees Tarman. He's like, "What the fuck?" And then Tarman bites into his brain.
Yeah. Yummy.
After saying brains.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure someone I knew in high school had the same shirt as Scuzz. I think it's some sort of not army shirt. 'Cause it's like a skull with a cap on, and it says something. I don't know, but I know I
Okay.
recognized
Yeah.
it from the movie and from someone that had it. I'm kind of curious what it is now. So yeah, they don't rescue her. He chomps on his head, and I love how every time someone gets chomped through their skull, I'm pretty sure it's just someone biting into an apple.
Yeah. Yeah, honestly.
But really loud.
It does the sound effect you mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
No, yeah. Them
Not-
actually
not the
biting, they
visual
just put
effect.
an apple on their head.
How
No,
do
the
they sell
visuals
that
are
so
actually
well?
really good. I always love when you see zombies bite into something.
Yeah,
It can be
shows the whole
very
thing.
shitty.
No cuts,
But
they showed the whole thing.
yeah, and it was
Yeah.
bloody.
Yeah.
Pretty appetizing.
Like an apple.
But Tarman, he wants more.
Batar man.
But Tarman, so he goes after everyone else, and they run away and lock him in the basement, the poor son of a bitch. Now he's got no more brains. And now Scuzz is dead. One down, however many more to go. Then we go back to Ernie's, and the paramedics leave, and they get eaten by zombies,
Yep.
which is fucking hilarious. Oh wait, no, they hear the screams. Well, they do get eaten by
Yeah.
zombies. They hear screams, and they're like, "Let's go check that out."
Yeah.
Here, you call it in, and I'll get the gurney, and then just all the zombies fucking eat them. Tisk tisk. They get eaten. Trash gets eaten. Oh yeah, when where are they running from? They're running from Uneeda, I think, back to the crematorium. at one point.
Yes.
And they're going through the graveyard.
Yeah.
And I think this is now. But yeah, Trash ends up getting eaten.
Yeah.
And it's weird or funny because it's in the way earlier in the film she's talking to Suicide, I think is the guy's name.
Mm-hmm.
One of the other guys. And she's like, have you ever wondered what it's like to be, or how you're going to die?
Oh, yeah.
And he's like, no. She's like, I do. This one she's getting naked at this point. She's like, I think about a bunch of old guys taking advantage of me and killing me. And then she just starts dancing because I guess she's not that scared of it, and it gets her going.
Rips
but
her
then it
blouse
happens.
open. Yeah.
Zombies get her.
Yeah.
Now she's going to be a zombie.
Her wish
Trash.
is fulfilled, at least.
That's, well, yeah.
Weird fetish-coded wish.
Hopefully without the zombie penis.
Did she mention zombie
I think
penis?
she said take advantage of me and then kill me or something like that.
Yeah, it was implied.
So
zombie
hopefully,
penis.
I mean, zombies are just taking advantage of her brain.
Right.
It's
In
food.
the end, she was the one that received brain.
Mm.
Or no, the zombies still got brain.
If they eat the brain, though, would you come back as a zombie?
Right. Well, right.
Maybe.
No. And not in their lore.
Oh wait, maybe in this lore, 'cause you don't shoot the brain.
You
so
no,
here
but
it makes
they
sense.
destroyed the brain.
Not in this one.
If
the
you
zombies eat
if
the
the
brain.
zombies eat the brain, you wouldn't come back
Why not?
because your brain's destroyed.
I know, but in this universe, you don't have to destroy the brain of a zombie to kill them.
What do you have to destroy the body?
Yeah. So I guess you don't need the brain.
But then how does it
Question
operate?
answered.
It's hard to say. It's really hard to
the
say.
gas. It's the trioxin 4-5.
You're telling me gas is operating my body in lieu of my brain?
I've had gas.
Operate your body
Yeah.
in lieu of your brain?
Oh yeah,
Ooh-wee. And I've
Man.
smelt it.
like you've said with the taquitos or whatever you said earlier.
Heartburn?
And the heartburn.
Yeah.
And fucking burrito.
I don't think I mentioned burritos.
I'm mentioning a burrito. Spicy burrito.
Now we're talking.
I don't know if I eat other spicy wings. Not that spicy though.
Just medium, guys.
Gas me up. Ernie tries to take ambulance. Oh yeah, with the zombie with no legs. That's my favorite zombie. I'm assuming they got a little person to play it.
Yeah.
But the legs look fucking awesome because they look like skeleton legs. And he turns the corner of the ambulance. I think it's just chewing on someone.
Oh, yeah.
And it just like leaps up and starts. Oh, it's so good. Starts running after him. Fucking hilarious. So he goes back in the house. Great visual effects. Zombies are all attacking at Ernie's now. They're like classic Shaun of the Dead. Well, this is the classic. But zombies breaking into windows and the shadows on the windows and all that. And they're like, motherfuckers, come barricade the door with me. And they push the shit over. Was it? I don't think it was this movie. No, I was thinking of a line that I really liked. And then I was like, oh, wait, I don't think it was this one.
It's not Cowabunga.
What other movie did I watch this week?
Well, you have to say the phrase and then we can help you. Me and the audience. Okay.
At one point, the black guy says, white people always want to split up.
Fuck. What was that black comedy horror movie we watched? Because that was definitely
Blackened?
in there. Yeah.
That might have been in that
What was
too,
it
but
called?
like,
The Blackened? What was it?
yeah,
We're like the blackening?
it was something like
it was
that.
something like that. We were the only ones in the theater. Loved that.
Were we?
Yeah, we were. We were the only ones in the theater.
Well, yeah, because no one had heard of that movie.
Great flick. Check it out,
Yeah,
guys.
if you haven't checked it out,
Check
go
out
see
our
that
episode.
movie, even though we can't remember the name. And then check out our episode.
Yeah.
It's just your run-of-the-mill classic funny scream teenager. Well, no, they're like college student now, slasher. But yeah, Returning of the Dead. Zombies are all attacking, and they actually get a hostage zombie
Yes.
that talks,
Yeah.
which is different than most zombie
Yeah.
movies.
I'll eat this guy's brain if you don't spill the beans.
Is that Scarface?
That's
Zombies?
a scuzz.
That's Scuzz.
That's Scuzz
He
face.
doesn't last long enough as a zombie. Oh, spoiler alert.
Sorry, guys. Scuzz the zombie.
Yeah, so they get a hostage. It's like a torso of this crazy zombie bitch. And they tie her down. And they're like,
Played by Cherry Davis,
how do you know?
the voice of the female torso zombie.
There you go.
Shout out.
Cherry Davis. That's a cool name.
Yeah.
Did your parents want you to be a stripper?
Okay. Her birth name is Lisa Davis.
So was she a stripper? What else was she in? Just kind of curious. Check. Oh, she's in a lot of. There's quite a few people in this movie that were more on old school TV shows.
TV, yeah.
Perry Mason, Beverly Hillbillies.
101 Dalmatians. She
provided the voice of Uneeda Radcliffe. I think that's the wife in the beginning.
Okay.
I'm just guessing because the only other female character from then on, I'm pretty sure, is Cruella.
Wow,
DeVille.
you know her name. I didn't.
I had that movie. The movie was...
Sorry. I have it on VHS
bitchin'.
too. 101 and 102.
Wait, that came out in 61? That is crazy.
What? Okay, I can't...
Doesn't
with
that
these
blow your
years,
mind sometimes? Because... especially for me, when I was like watching Lion King, and then that,
you're like,
and then
it all came out in the 90s. No, we got a reanimated version in the 90s of Dalmatians.
Is that what they were doing?
I'm pretty sure.
Is that what they? Okay,
And that's what they continue to do with 3D now and live action. Sorry, Lion King.
New all cartoon feature. Yeah, I can see them like recoloring.
Yeah, I
it.
remember seeing stills of the original, and it looks very different. It's all hand drawn. Well, I guess 90s. Sorry, guys. Okay, listen.
But that's what's crazy about Disney animation is that they didn't change too much, except when they got to like Tarzan and Lion King.
Yeah, they
were able
aspect.
to like 3D it and shit, which was cool. Anyway, but yeah, even Frank and Bert were in a lot of TV.
Yeah,
I don't remember now because I looked at it earlier and it wasn't TV that I watched because it was old TV shows.
Wow,
I watched some old TV shows, but not a lot.
Will and Grace.
No, older than that. And no, actually, I have not watched Will and Grace. I've seen a couple episodes, I think, but I never got into it, which is weird because I love the classic sitcom.
Right.
I'm watching The Connors right now.
King and Queens.
I nap to it.
He naps to King and Queens.
I love King of Queens. I swear, I don't. Well, probably because not everyone would like it. There should be a streaming service of just
rerun sitcoms. Everyone loves Raymond.
Speaking of reruns, do you know what they should fucking do on streaming services? They should make it so that rather than going back and watching the same show from start to finish, you should be able to make a list of your favorite shows, and they just they randomize the episodes.
So you're saying you want cable?
In a way.
They have that, Brandon.
But like, especially like sitcoms or cartoons like South Park, you don't always just want to watch them in order.
Yeah.
Yeah. Get on it.
Get on it, guys.
Someone
make cable for us.
I would laugh so hard if it was a feature somewhere. But
I know, right? Where it's just like shuffle. Shuffle shows.
But it makes sense.
Yeah. And then
I don't know what to watch.
Call the streaming service Shuffle. Hi, guys.
Dudes, why aren't we writing these down?
You have a notepad in your hand.
It's true. That's why I asked.
Yeah. We just made like 5 movies idea in a streaming service. I think we're set for life.
I don't think the other ideas were all movies.
Come on. Give us some credit.
Wasn't one a pie? No, I don't know. I don't remember.
Bean pie with toast crust?
That's called the Crustival.
Uncrustable beans in a pie shape so you can have slices.
Do you know what a Crustable is? It is a pie shape. Isn't it like...
Are you talking about Uncrustables?
Is that what...
Okay.
What am I...
Crustable, you're thinking of all the crust. You're thinking what they do with the crust from Uncrustables is they make an own spin-off.
Wait, what do they do with that?
They cut off the crust.
I know, but what do they do with it?
They make Crustables. or
Crustables.
In reality. Sorry, did you say Dookie with Crusties? Okay. That's disgusting.
I'm so
That's a terrible visual. And that's the true horror in this tangent we've had. So the zombies eat everyone. Everyone fucking
and the
dies.
Ends.
And crusty, gross, yucky.
Where were
Wrap
we?
it up. Tell them how it ends, dude. Tell them how it fucking ends.
Zombie no leg, great visual effect.
Great
Zombies
visual
all attacking.
effect.
Zombie trash has a big fucking mouth.
Yuck.
Because she bites someone.
Yeah.
Crunch. More apples.
Uncrunchable.
Oh, right. Because they were talking to the zombie hostage. Why do you guys eat brains? What are you here for? And she's like, it hurts.
It hurts to live as
and they're like, what hurts? To be dead.
Yeah.
We can feel it. And they're like, well, what do you want? And they're like, what do you want? What helps you?
Brains, come on.
Why? Is there a chemical in the brain that would not...
Dimethyltryptamine, actually. It gets produced when you're about to die.
Oh, is that the dreaming thing?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So maybe it's
So they want to go on an acid trip.
they want to essentially DMT is dimethyltryptamine. So
Now
it's
I see.
So they go, I get to go to space for a bit.
Well, if you know anything about that stuff,
Yeah.
apparently it does take you to a certain place after a little too much of it, which I
My good
wouldn't
friend
know.
Joseph Rogan told me all about this.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, he called me the other day and he's like,
I would know. It's crazy, and that would be a cool little thing if she said we need to eat or
Yeah.
eat that and consume enough
Yeah.
to send us.
yeah,
or
she doesn't.
something.
Yeah, and then their spirits get cast away to this extraplanar existence where they exist only as spiritless bodies.
That make friends with volleyballs named Wilson.
That's insane.
Well, you said Castaway
Did I? Oh,
Yeah.
Cast away. Wilson.
with Tom
Owen
Phillips,
Wilson.
Tom Hanks,
Okay.
Forrest Gump.
Saving Ryan's Privates.
It's a good movie.
Yeah.
Almost won an Oscar. I don't know.
I don't know, guys. He doesn't know.
Sorry, I just squeaked. Moving on.
Oh.
Yeah, so at this point, Frank and Freddy are zombies. Freddy goes cray-cray.
Uh-oh.
He's like, Casey, come kiss me.
Yeah.
And then her and Ernie go up into the attic, which was his plan earlier, but everyone else was like, I don't want to fucking barricade myself in an
Yeah.
attic with no way
Yeah, are you
out.
stupid?
I mean, if there's nowhere else to go.
Haven't you played Nazi Zombies?
Hell yeah. That's so good.
You really like that game mode?
Yeah?
Okay. Well,
You know?
nah. I could go for 30 minutes.
Dude, Ascension was such a good level.
Okay.
Mainly because it's my favorite, and I don't remember any of the other names.
Fair enough.
And that's a cool word.
It is.
I'm going to look up what it means later now.
You know what it means.
Ascension? Does that to
You can
me
guess.
like ascend?
Yeah, you got it.
That means flying?
And maybe
What's
not
an ascension?
the act of ascending.
Oh.
That's it. It can be vague.
Oh, because it was a rocket. Oh. It's all coming together.
Freddie
Why don't they
Mercury.
just make a movie out of those levels? Each level.
Make a movie. Make a set.
I
Make
mean, there was an overarching story throughout them if you did all the secret shit, which I didn't do
Right.
because it was hard as fuck.
Yeah.
Hard as fuck.
When they made them good.
They did make them good. So yeah, shit's hitting the fan. Freddy's trying to go after Casey. He loses his hand trying to open the door,
Yeah.
which I wish we saw because he's like, Casey, I'll try and get you again. Smack, smack.
Yeah.
Ah, I broke my arm off. Casey. That would have been so funny
Yeah.
to see. But it's just on Casey and Ernie the whole time.
Yeah.
But Frank very sadly takes his wedding ring off and burns himself alive in the incinerator. Ah! Still saying all the crazy B-movie shit.
Now switch to kryptonite. That's a Kick-Ass reference when Nick Cage is being burned alive.
Nice.
Thanks, guys.
Speaking of Nick Cage, we might have a couple movies of his coming up reviewed.
Not the bees.
That is a movie with the bees. Were you making a reference to something?
I was making a reference because it's a bee movie.
Oh.
So I'm saying not the bees movie with Jerry Seinfeld.
There is
going.
a B movie with Nicolas
Stop
Cage,
it.
though.
Stop it.
I think it's The Wicker Man. He has like a jug on his head or
Yeah,
some
filled
shit.
with
And
bees.
yeah,
And he's in like a cell.
I think.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it.
No,
I've
no-
just seen that.
No one
part.
has. We saw it.
Shh.
We saw a GIF on Twitter.
We're movie guys.
Yeah.
But yeah, Bert and Spider now leave in a cop car. Because all those cops showed up.
Yeah.
Did all of them show up yet? I think one showed up. And the zombies ate them and start talking on the radio to send more cops.
Yeah.
Which was fucking great. I love that
cops
shit.
with really big brains, the smartest ones.
The smart cops. Well, you wouldn't want cops then. Wouldn't maybe paramedics be smarter?
Oh, you're right. Yeah, cops are kind of the lowest common denominator.
You'd want cops
Sorry,
if you wanted muscle because
Yeah.
they have to go through
well,
training.
firemen.
and firemen.
Cops
but there's
get the
no fire.
worst
It's
end of
raining.
the deal. Cops don't have the muscle nor the brain.
They should have the muscle.
they should have
I
all
mean,
of
I
them.
guess it depends on where you're a cop.
Yeah.
Like if you have to run a lot,
Yeah.
you have muscles in your legs, or a very nice car,
Right. And
or a horse,
They do have very nice cars.
or a bike.
And the horse is
Do
shit
you think
everywhere.
cops will ever ride motorized scooters?
Now we're talking. What was that movie? 22 Jump Street started when they got kicked off the force doing street duty in 21 Jump Street, and we opened 22 Jump Street with them being bicycle cops. And
That's not my question.
they should make it, and I'm leading into.
Oh, okay.
They'll make a 20,
I thought you forgot maybe.
23 Jump Street where they're riding around on bird scooters that were left out by the city.
I was going to bring that up
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
Okay, side tangent.
Yep.
The ones that are out right
Yeah,
now where
for
we
everyone,
live,
for the world.
are there stations for those?
So I believe trucks come by at night to pick them up and swap them out or charge them or something like that. And pick them up. They all have GPS trackers on them, and they
No, I
have
figured
city
that.
officials come around and collect them and charge them and swap them and clean
And
them.
just throw them back out
and
on
throw them back out for the
grass?
world.
Because I just see them piled up in places.
Yeah.
Usually there's like little,
Little
like the
station-
bikes have little stations.
Well, yeah. Those are like for the bike rentals, but yeah.
Just looks dirty.
Yeah.
Like they're clean scooters, but they're just
Yeah.
thrown about.
A lot of money.
And what if you park it somewhere, go in somewhere,
And so
is
come out-
someone's just
Yeah.
supposed to go up and take it?
I don't know. I've never used one, but I imagine there's like an app you link up with, and it gives you it for maybe a certain amount of time. I don't know. TBH.
Oh, like a parking meter.
Yeah, something like that. I don't know.
Oh.
And it turns on RFID.
I mean, wouldn't it be better if you have to pay for that, even if it's just like a buck something
Yeah.
and a buck something here? Wouldn't it just be better to buy one in the long run?
Yeah, bro.
So you can get one.
This is
like
how
few hundred.
This is how they keep us poor, Brandon.
Touche.
This is how they keep us poor.
Touche.
Keep our brains small so the zombies don't eat them.
Douchey. All right, yes. Bert and Spider, the cops come, they get eaten, there's radio. Bert and Spider leaving the cop car because it's too crazy to get to Ernie and Casey. Oh, yeah, that's when they end up in the attic, whatever. Bert and Spider end up with two other survivors that are still stuck at the Uneeda warehouse factory.
Yeah.
And they take down Tarman to get to a phone, which is fucking hilarious because Tarman, you think is going to be like this extra strong, like the boss zombie, and Bert just smacks him in the head and his head falls off.
Yeah.
It's fucking great. He should still be alive, though.
And he is.
He doesn't do anything from here on out. He should have.
He is alive.
I like Tarman.
He just gave up.
Maybe he was just full. He had
Yeah.
a couple brains.
Yeah. He can
One?
sleep now.
Scuzz. Didn't he have one before that? He chomps down on... I don't remember.
Yeah.
Couple apples.
Yeah.
Bert Spider and up Tarman phone. They called more cops, but they can't call them. Or do they? Yeah, they do get through. And this is when all the cop cars are there. And they're like, what the hell's going on? And then all of a sudden you hear the cops being eaten because not very smart
And then
cops.
you hear, school's out for summer.
Why would you hear school's out for summer?
Because it's a hype song.
It is a fucking hype song.
Why else?
But there's no school here.
It doesn't matter,
And
dude.
you already have a hype song in this. Welcome to the party.
But there's no party. See, I could do it to you.
This pretty party. Chomping down on some cops and some acid rain, tripping balls.
I bet your school's out too.
What is nighttime? I
Yeah,
hope so. What
so
kind of school did you go to, you freak?
It's night school.
Oh. That's what that is. I thought that was just like the name of a school.
Yeah.
Like KN.
Oh, they're from night school.
Yeah, like
I got a boyfriend. You don't know about him. He goes to night school.
like I thought it was a King Arthur thing. What do you want?
The
With a lance?
Sir Lancelot from night school. Oh, Knight.
Yeah.
I'm getting it now.
I said KNI.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And then I was
thought you were
referencing
talking
a movie
about-
called The Knight's Tale.
Yeah.
Where
Where-
these guys are hitting each other with lances like
Mm.
on horses, and this like stuck up bitch princess comes
Yeah.
down and says something, a boy with a girl being pretty and a boy playing with his silly sticks.
Wow.
And a guy in the background just goes, "It's called a lance."
Oh, wow.
Hello.
Very
It's just
good.
fucking funny.
put
Yeah,
her in her
anyway.
place.
It's a good movie.
Jousting.
Yes.
Yeah.
What did I call it? Lancing?
You just said boys throwing their sticks at
Well,
each
that's
other.
what she says.
No, but you kind of described it that way too.
And that's what they do.
Well, it is. She wasn't wrong.
It's true.
Men will be men.
All right. Cops are getting taken down. They're all eating. The zombies are eating them. They're trying to get people to send more. There's a great shot where it's just looking down the road and like 4 or 5 cop cars pull up and they all open the doors and zombies just fucking grab at them. Oh. And eat their brains.
Grab apple.
Crab apple. Crab apple.
Okay.
Dookie.
Oh.
So yeah, Bert finally calls the number on the barrel.
Yeah.
Which is the government.
The government,
Which
911.
is Colonel Glover.
Yep.
Colonel.
Glover.
Why is that spelt that way?
Probably the Brits.
That doesn't make sense still because they write like us.
Aluminium.
Aluminum.
But they pronounce it the way it's not spelled.
Oh, okay.
Aluminium? Aluminum? There's no separate I. They do a whole other I. Inium. That's not even there.
Huh.
Inum.
Maybe
What are they, crazy?
Maybe when they say the word, they inadvertently hiccup.
Yeah.
Every time.
The Brits got the hicks. Ups. Hickeys from their
Damn,
girlfriends.
Brits got the hicks again.
Woo-wee. You
Are there
know,
British hicks?
Glasgow.
Is that a bad word, hick?
Probably, but I don't think the hicks
I mean,
are
I call
offended.
myself, like,
Yeah.
back in the day when we were poor, we were kind of hickish.
Yeah. So what are you going to do? You received a lot of hickeys from your sweethearts. That's what it means. That's why they're called rednecks.
You mean hickeys from their cousins?
Okay, guys. Tangents of horror.
Yeah, the cops get eaten. Bert calls the number on the barrel.
Yeah.
And Colonel Glover's like, all right. And he calls another guy, and he's
Yeah.
like, son, 4289 or 48. And he's
Yeah.
like, okay. And he types that in.
Yeah.
He's like 2 miles east, south,
Yeah.
west, up and
Up, north, down.
over there.
Yeah.
He's like, all right. And he's pointing a big old barrel. And all you hear is, oh, I can't even do it.
Are you whistling? Okay. Old bomb. Are we getting nuked?
And Bert's like, what's that noise?
Yeah.
Damn it, Tarman's farting again. No, it's
Oh,
the
no.
fucking bomb.
Shit.
Do they actually make that noise? And if they did, do we hear it?
I think they made the noise, but Bugs Bunny lies a lot to me. Because I thought if I painted a road on a stone that I
You
could
could
go
go
there.
through it.
But then some people can't.
It's true.
And they hurt their nose and get accordion squished. So I get confused a lot with reality in Bugs Bunny.
well, that is real. How do you think pugs came to be?
Yeah, they went through a painting, like Super Mario 64, and got accordion nosed.
Aquarium nose.
But never came back to normal.
Yeah, so the bomb goes off, blows everything up.
Yeah.
Everyone's dead. And then the smoke aftermath shit from the bomb makes the acid rain again.
Yeah.
And the same dead people apparently
Yeah.
come out of the ground.
You can't
Welcome
kill-
to the party.
Yeah.
And it's part 2, maybe?
Yeah, question mark, the end, and then a question mark comes up.
That's an ending.
That's how it did in the book, too. It's at the end, and then you flip to the next page, and there's
And you're high as fuck.
And I'm high.
Because you just
Yeah.
made your own adventure.
And I wake up in Bed Bath & Beyond.
And that's how it should end. There's the most amount of acid on the last page where it
Yeah.
says the end. So when you flip it,
Yeah. it's
there's
just
more.
Boom, and the whole book is just a blank page played out in your brain.
I swear to God, if anyone takes this idea,
Yeah. Please don't lace your pages
please
with acid yet.
send me a copy.
Yeah. God, this is our roundabout way of getting free drugs. Guys, mail us an envelope of your book.
Don't.
Okay. We don't have a P.O.
of your
box.
book?
Don't-
That's cool.
Oh.
I didn't know that's where that was going. That was Return of the Living Dead. Everyone's dead.
Everyone's dead. Then they returned. And then
Tarman's gone.
Tarzan.
I
Thong.
didn't write down what happened to Trash. Someone killed her. I'm pretty sure.
Well,
She had a
no.
big mouth with big chompers. I liked that detail.
Yeah.
Big old. She looked like a gargoyle.
Oh, cool.
But before that, kind of a sexy zombie.
You've called, when you watch Gargoyles, you've said a couple of them were pretty sexy.
Well, there's the female one. She's pretty cool too.
Yeah. I don't actually remember.
No?
I think I had the book, and I'm not even joking. I did have the Gargoyles book.
Fun fact, that's where this was all leading up
Yes.
to. That's why we kept bringing up books. And by we, I mean Steven.
I love to read.
That's not... I've never seen you read anything in your life.
I do it really quickly.
Oh. You can do that?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah. You actually don't need to spend a lot of time
Damn
doing
it.
You just flip the pages really fast.
All right. Well, explosion brings on more toxic. That comes
Well,
down,
you-
dead
you
rise,
already-
and then the credits roll, and then we
Yeah.
get part 2, which we're going to get into right now.
Yeah.
So, no, we're done.
We're done, guys.
Rating. What did you think? What were your thoughts in the movie?
I like the visual effects. I think zombies look great. I think the special effects looked great.
Oh, and the half-dog zombie. That was
Half
crazy,
dog
too.
zombies great.
Kind of sad. 'Cause I think they stomp on it. I forget.
I
can't
didn't
remember.
grow up
You didn't grow up?
ever.
Okay, Peter.
They call me Peter Button? Benjamin Button.
Peter Pan.
He never grew up?
No?
You're thinking Pinocchio. He wants to be a real boy. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't think I watched Peter Pan, to be honest. He's a little fucking
What did you
tunic
think of this
boy.
movie?
Why would I watch a tunic boy dance around in his high heels?
What did you think of Return of the Living Dead? Or what's the rating?
I'm not a B-movie kind of guy, so
No?
the acting doesn't do it for me. I get it, haha, funny, but then it's just like there are just when it's good for the guys who are funny while they do it.
Yeah.
But when all the actors aren't great at acting and then they aren't funny at the same time, then it's like, well, those are just bad actors. And I think there were more of those guys than the funny bad actors.
Okay.
2.9
2.9
out of 5.
All right.
And the SFX carry that score a lot. It was great visual porn, figuratively, for special effects and zombie eating and bloodies.
Okay.
So I like that aspect a lot. But
2.9.
nothing much for the acting. In my book. Wink.
I like these kinds of movies. I
Yep.
didn't think the acting was bad. Bert and Ernie were funny. Jack and Jill.
Went up-
Jerry and
Seinfeld from the B movie.
what the fuck is the other one?
Tom.
Tom and
You
Jerry.
have to say them in order.
That does help.
Yeah.
They're all great.
Shaggy and Scooby.
I love all the characters. The group of people are funny.
Mhm.
Trash is hot.
Okay.
You just got to be said.
Hot trash.
Tar Man.
Hot tar.
You can tar me any day.
Okay.
You're a little headless now, but you know.
You wouldn't be.
Whatever that.
Okay,
Whatever.
okay.
All right. All right. It's time to get down
Here I am.
to the serious stuff.
Yeah.
I like it.
Okay.
I'm going to give it a 4 out of 5.
Holy shit.
I don't know if yeah.
Yeah.
That's the same as Late Night with the Devil.
Uh-huh.
And looking back, I might have put that at 3.5 looking back now. Because I
That's fair.
think 4 is a little high. 4 is pretty high. But this I would give a 4 because I love this movie. I've seen it a million times.
Don't be afraid to break into decimals, my guy. It really helps.
I said 3.5.
I thought you said 3.
With the decimals you do, we might as well do it at 10. We've been over this.
Might as well do it out of 50 for being accurate.
Thank you, you wonderfully weirdos.
Thank you,
You
Brandon.
wonderful weirdos. That's the
You
one.
wonderfully weirdos ascending.
You wonderfully weird weirdos.
Wonderfully weird weirdos. www.tangentsofhorror.com.
That's
Doesn't
right.
exist.
But you can find us on Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, all your favorite podcast apps, except for that one that you might listen to, which we're sorry. We're not on that one.
Yeah.
You should go to Spotify. And while you're over there, 5 stars or however many you want. Whatever rating is good.
And
I just want
guys,
more.
Yeah, I wish they gave you the decimals to work with. I know the world isn't
There's
perfect.
halves.
So round up.
Yeah.
Just round
Just
up.
like the penny. Just round up.
Just round up.
As long as it's over 0.5.
It's only, I think it's only us that got rid of the penny.
No.
I think the state still got it.
Really?
I don't know.
Is that
actually.
true?
I don't know, guys.
Let us know. I'm kind of
Let us know.
curious.
You guys, does your country have the cent? I think we were the only
Does
one.
your country have sense?
Does your country
Ours
make
doesn't.
sense? We stopped. It cost too much.
Thank you for being here. Follow us on all those. Tune in next time. I think we're going to review a Halloween
Beans on
movie.
toast.
We're
Dude,
gonna
can we do a review on beans on toast?
That's for our Patreon.
Sorry, I was going through a tunnel. Make sure to keep an eye out for that Patreon because we will be...
We might do it. We might do it one day if you guys leave enough reviews and tell us that you want it. And don't forget, don't inhale the zombie gas. Because it's stanky.
Don't inhale the zombie gas because it's stanky. Bean fart. Dookie? Oh, God.
It's done.
You always get it so gross, dude.
But it's not like
What's not like you?
to be gross. I'm usually... Yes.
You're gross.